محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما. Today we will study inshallah Surah Al-Fajr and Surah Al-Fajr is Surah 89 in the Quran, but it's one of the earliest surah revealed in Mecca itself. And as you know, surahs in Mecca are mainly to strengthen the belief in Allah Azza wa Jal, warn them about life after death, and establish their religion and the position of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. And Allah Azza wa Jal always highlights the mighty of His creation and that He created and why. And so when you go to the surah itself, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والفجر وليال عشر والشفع والوتر والليل إذا يسر هل في ذلك قسم لذي حجر. So these four verses at the beginning, Allah making oath by Al-Fajr, the dawn, and 10 nights, and Al-Shafa' wal-Watr, the jewel and odd, like the jewel number or odd number and even number, odd number, whatever you want to take it. We'll explain it later. Al-Shafa' wal-Watr, and wal-Layli idha yasar, and the night when it's creeping and out. And he is saying that do these people with brain who can control themselves understand the oath? And then Allah Azza wa Jal, He talked to Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, have you seen what Allah have done with the nation of Ad, and described them, and Thamud described them, and the Pharaoh, and he described them, and how they established a lot and caused a lot of disruption on earth, and the punishment of Allah Azza wa Jal followed. And Allah Azza wa Jal always on guard. Whenever people mischief on earth or become too aggressive, Allah Azza wa Jal chop them out of planet earth. And then Allah Azza wa Jal talk about the human, the nature of man. هل ترى ألم ترى كيف فعل فأما الإنسان إذا ما ابتلاه ربه. For he talk about the nature of the human when he is tested with good things and bad things, and how he misunderstands what Allah Azza wa Jalla is doing. He think that the good things is because Allah loves him, and the bad thing because Allah hates him, which is neither. And Allah lists why Allah Azza wa Jalla tests people, because He expects them to be good and generous to the orphan, and encourage the feed of the needy, and to be just when they distribute the inheritance, and not to be loving money and life so much. And then Allah Azza wa Jalla bring pictures of the day of judgment, the end of life, how the earth will be changed and disrupted, and Allah Azza wa Jalla will come, and the angels, and we will talk about this inshallah in more details. And Allah Azza wa Jalla, I'll just turn the page. And then Allah Azza wa Jalla said وَجِيءَ يَوْمَئِذٍ بِجَهَنَّمَ, Jahannam will be brought, and the man at that time will start remembering the bad deeds he did and the awful things he committed, and that's not going to be of benefit to him, and he will blame himself that he should have prepared for this day of judgment, and that on that day no one will be punished on his behalf, and nobody will be chained on his behalf. And then Allah Azza wa Jalla remind us what happened at the end of our life, how Allah Azza wa Jalla will call the soul which is reached the state of tranquility and happiness with Allah Azza wa Jal, to come back to its Lord, accepted and being accepted by Allah Azza wa Jal, and to enter as part of His servants and enter His Jannah. So that's a brief summary on the ayah, on the surah. And if we go back to the beginning of it, now, one of the things I listened actually to a lot of scholars talking about the meaning. Besides reading, I listened to quite a few. I listened to Sha'rawi, and I listened to Salman al-Auda, and I listened to somebody called al-Khudayri, Sheikh Khudayri, and I listened to an Egyptian called Ahmad Abdul Mun'im, and Nabilsi I usually also listen to. And they all questioned these things, because Allah Azza wa Jalla started by 4 oaths. When Allah make an oath, وَالنَّجْمِ إِذَا هَوَى مَا ضَلَّ صَاحِبُكُمْ وَمَا غَوَى. When the star collapses, by the star which collapses, verily your companion has not gone astray. And he wasn't talking out of his own desires. When Allah said, Wal Asr, that's the oath, Inna al-insana lafi khusr, verily man in a loss. So always Allah will make an oath and give you the answer of the oath. While here they're saying there is a long oath, but Allah didn't give the answer of the oath. وَالْفَجْرِ وَلَيَالٍ عَشْرٍ وَالشَّفْعِ وَالْوِتْرِ وَاللَّيْلِ إِذَا يَسَّرَ هَلْ فِي ذَلِكَ قَسَمٌ لِذِي حِجْرٍ. That's amazing. SubhanAllah, it must be Allah will open an answer to somebody He chooses. And the only one who had the right answer was Sha'rawi. And SubhanAllah, Sha'rawi said, the oath is here, وَالْفَجْرِ وَلَيَالٍ عَشْرٍ وَالشَّفْعِ وَالْوِتْرِ وَاللَّيْلِ إِذَا يَسَّرَ. And you like the contemplating the Quran. يتدبرون القرآن. So we have the four. Both correct. Watr and witr, yeah. Watr and witr, both correct. I'm repeating for you, Talha, if you want to listen. You're not listening, you need to say as well. So there's the oath, والفجر والليال عشر والشفع والوتر والليل إذا يسر. And the answer of the oath is, Talha Ghannam, is here. Inna ilayna iyabahum thumma inna alayna hisabahum. Subhanallah. The Quran, they say it's connected, interconnected. Like, ألم ترى كيف فعل ربك بأصحاب الفيل ألم يجعل كيدهم في تضليل وأرسل عليهم طيرا أبابيل ترميهم حجارة من سجيل فجعلهم كعصف مأكول. Allah told us about what He done with the people of the elephant. Why? لإيلاف قريش إيلافهم. So the trade of Quraysh will carry on and go south and north in peace and no threat to them. So the Quran is interconnected with each other. And here the connection is not forward, it's backward, according to Sha'rawi. So he made the oath, and that's not in any of the tafsir I came across, or the people who mentioned the tafsir I heard on the YouTube, or in Arabic. I hope they do it in English. But والفجر والليال عشر والشفع والوتر والليل إذا يسر إن إلينا إيابهم. People will come back to us and they will be judged. So, because He said إن إلينا إيابهم ثم إن علينا حسابهم والفجر والليال عشر والشفع والوتر والليل إذا يسر. So He made the oath later. Like I said to you, if you come to the mosque, I will give you a box of chocolate. By Allah, I will give you a box of chocolate. Or I will say, by Allah, I will give you a box of chocolate if you come to the mosque. Neither of these is going to happen, so forget it. I'm just joking. It's not good for you anyway. I mean, for teeth and for the weight and things.
You get tea now.
Yeah, you get tea. And mashallah, we had a biscuit as well from Sister Alia. Yes, she brought short cake. Shortbread, which is yeah, they love Scotland. So when you go to word by word, try to finish. We have the Asha at 1:15. So wal-Fajr, Allah Azza wa Jalla making an oath by al-Fajr. Al-Fajr, if you want to go and look into the picture of the dawn, it's really amazing. You get so many beautiful scenes that the sun is coming. And when the sun is 18 degrees below the horizon, the silver lining starts appearing, horizontal. The vertical is not counted, because the vertical is something to do with the alienation of the air and things in the ozone layer. Because I heard the Zaruj Najjar was saying also, he's one of those I listened to, that the ozone layer come closer to Earth during the night. I didn't know that. So by the dawn, Allah say, which is a beautiful phenomena Allah created, an amazing picture. Whether it's cloud or no cloud, whether it's a sea or no sea, as you saw, is different views. Here is a sea, there's no mountains, nothing. Here there's mountains and clouds and reflect the light, the redness, and here also the light started coming. So Allah made an oath by Al-Fajr and Layal al-Ashr. Layal al-Ashr also, there's a lot of different views about it. Some say the 10 days of the last day, 10 days of Ramadan, because they are very blessed day. And some say the first 10 days of the Hijjah, they are blessed days. But he's talking about night here. And some say the first 10 days of Muharram. But they all say it's against it, that it's days, the day is blessed. although the nights of the last days of Ramadan, the night of blessed and the days, you fast during the day and you tahajjud at night, and there's Laylatul Qadr. The only one I didn't actually listen to his answer was Bassam Jarrari. He's from Palestine. But his lecture is 4 hours, so he started it. He said later I will tell you, so I needed to listen to the 4 hours. I will do it inshallah. Well, what came to my mind, and that's probably true, I don't know. Layali and Ashr. Layali is nakira. If he said, well, Layali al-Ashr, it means they are designated 10 days. Layali Ashr means nakira, could be separate days. So what I was talking to my wife at home before coming here, I said, look, it could be the night of Isra Mi'raj, the night of Qadr, the night of middle of Sha'ban, the night of Mawlid al-Nabawi, the night of probably 7 nights of Laylatul Qadr, or you know, there's 21st, 23rd, 25th, 27th, 29th, 5 days. So it could be separate nights, but they are blessed nights, because these blessed nights are actually known to Muslims, and they do actually remember. And the night of the Hijrah, and that could be separate nights, and could be also the nights which Allah destroyed in the morning of these nights, these naughty nations. Because in the maw'idahum as-subh, alaysa as-subhu biqarib. And the subh, when they came, and the Fajr also, لا ترى إلا بيوتهم. سلط عليهم 7 أيام 7 ليال و8 أيام حسوما. So it could be these 7 nights. So there is a great night, could be a great of significant separate nights, could be a great of the punishment when Allah drowned Pharaoh and drowned you know, because one of the nights which is the Ashura, when Allah destroyed the Pharaoh and his army. So it could be separate nights, could be close nights like the first 10 days of Muharram, first 10 days of Dhul Hijjah, the last 10 days of Ramadan, but Allah making an oath by mighty nights, and could be of highly significant. Allah Azza wa Jalla said in the Quran to Musa alayhi salam, وَذَكِّرْهُمْ بِأَيَّامِ اللَّهِ. So Yom could be Yom means the day and the night, or Yom could be day, and Layla could be the night, because 7 أيام 7 ليال و8 أيام. So he made the day the Yom, and Layali is the night. So he made an oath by the 10 nights. وَلَيَالٍ عَشْرٍ وَالشَّفْعِ وَالْوَتْرِ. وَالشَّفْعِ is the jewel, like everything Allah created in jewel. And I was amazed to know, probably you know more than me, that the electron, which is even the electron move around the proton, the electron, there is upward electron and there is downward electron. I didn't know that. Quantum physics now insists this. Electrons, there is 2 types of electrons. So you have quark up, quark down in the subatomic. So you have everything Allah created in pairs, except him. The only one is Allah Azza wa Jal, al-Witr. And some people say it could be like the Salah. Fajr is 2 rak'ah, Shafa', and Maghrib is 3 rak'ah, Witr. So you do side of the night. So Allah Azza wa Jal made by a great phenomena. One of them is this, and وَاللَّيْلِ إِذَا يَسْرِ, when the night slowly and gradually move and cover the earth. So that's also a great phenomena. وَاللَّيْلِ إِذَا يَسْرِ, when it passes away. When it comes during the night, and when it passes away during the day. And it's amazing, it's not only the day, the night comes and the night goes. In the summer, you can hardly see the night appearing and disappearing, while in the winter, it's still 4 o'clock and it's night outside. So also the speed of coming in the winter is very fast. The speed of the night coming in the summer is very slow. If you go to the north, 6 months night, 6 months day is even more, sometimes threatening, because I can't imagine to have 6 month night, to live 6 months day. Where is the sun? Gone. Why the sun is not? So we'll stop here, inshallah. We'll come back